So I've been a homeschool mom for over 10 years now. And 10 years ago when we started this journey, I was absolutely terrified to teach my own kids, even though that's what I had my degree in. I had gone to college to become a teacher, and I had taught for several years in public school before homeschooling my own children. But the thought of teaching my own kids just kind of scared me to death. But what I've learned over these years is that it is possible. I can do it. I am qualified. They're my kids. And that it's a journey. I don't have to teach my kids everything on the first day of first grade. Like, we have years to cover the material, and I get to learn alongside with them. And I think that's been like so much fun to just get to relearn all these things that I forgot about or didn't pay attention to when I was in school. And so take it day by day, take it moment by moment, and enjoy the journey with your kids.
Hey homeschool families, excited to kind of share some of my advice about becoming a homeschool family. A family of 3 kids here. We've got a 15-year-old, a 10-year-old, and a 7-year-old, and we've been homeschooling for 8 years now. I also work full-time, and so for all of you parents that are working as well, cheers to you, because it is a challenge, but it definitely can be done. I just wanted to share a funny time where we were all sitting at the kitchen table. Everyone's quietly getting their schoolwork done. I was working on some work emails, and all of a sudden I looked in my backyard, and let me tell you, all my goats, yes, goats, were out loose in the yard. And so we had to drop everything we were doing and chase goats for a good hour or two in our backyard before moving along with our day. And that, why do I share that? I'm just sharing it because it kind of gives a true example that we're not doing public school at home. We are just schooling at home. And with that, life gets in the way sometimes, and it's okay. We didn't go back to our normal day. We didn't go back to getting into our books. It kind of left the day in a weird situation. So we grabbed our chapter books and read for a little bit, worked on a couple of baking projects, and called it a day. And that's okay. It doesn't have to be math, science, English, and history every single day out of a book. Adjustments can be made for when life gets in the way, because we can. And that's the beauty of homeschooling. So welcome to this journey, and we are here to support you.
Hi guys, my name is Christina Roybal, and I have 2 boys, 2 crazy boys, who are 9 and 7, and this will be our 3rd year homeschooling. I just wanted to share about our first day homeschooling, our official first day homeschooling, and it was terrifying, if I'm being honest. I had a lot of feelings of not being qualified enough to teach them, or I was going to mess them up somehow. They were going to be weird or socially awkward. There was just a lot of emotions and stress that went into that first day. So of course I made this huge grand plan for our first day, and the boys were very excited. We did a little scavenger hunt for curriculum, all of that stuff. And so we go to sit down, and I feel like it was just like a release of emotions because we were actually doing it. We were homeschooling. And it had been something that I've planned, an entire half of a year, probably more, up until late, looking at curriculum and reading mom blogs and researching and buying curriculum and seeing if I liked it. It was just a very daunting, exhausting task to research of what I wanted our homeschool to look like. It was very hard. So the first day begins, and I am just crying the entire time. It was a little bit embarrassing. And so the kids, my boys, of course, were like, "Mommy, what's wrong?" And we had a whole lesson on that. Sometimes mommies cry even if they're happy. And so, but the entire day didn't go as planned. We had sibling fights, we had extra needs for snacks, but we were together and we were homeschooling, and we did it, and we got through our first day, and the second day was better, and the third day was better. And then not all the days are this perfect picture of Instagram worthy homeschooling pictures or posts or anything like that. Some days it's messy, but we're together. It's frustrating, but we're together, and I would not change it for the world. And homeschooling is definitely one of the best family decisions that our family has ever made. So I just want to give a little bit of encouragement that it's okay that it's scary. It should be. It's a big responsibility, but we are capable, and the homeschool community around here is incredible. We've made amazing lifelong friends through homeschooling. My kids have developed some really deep relationships with people, and so just keep pushing forward. It's going to be okay. Everybody in the homeschool community is here to support you and answer questions. And just find comfort in that it's okay if it's scary, because it should be a little bit scary, right? So that this wonderful thing can come out of it. So anyhow, that's just my little tidbit that I wanted to share. So bye.